I decided to do my book project on this book, The Freedom Writer's Diary, How a Teacher and 150 Teens Used Writing to Change Themselves and the World Around Them, with Aaron Grewell. The Freedom Writer's Diary is such an eye-opening, inspirational story from a class of 150 students and one teacher who learned to deal with, face, and conquer their enemies and hurdles. They used determination and heart to make a difference in their community and the lives of others. I owe a thanks to the Freedom Writers for making a difference in my life as well. In this book, it is Miss Grewell's first year teaching on her own at Wilson High School in Long Beach, California. Although she was a student teacher at Wilson the previous year, she has loose amount of seniority and therefore is given the class deemed Ghetto Class, or the Behavioral Transfer Students. These are the students who are believed to not graduate, let alone make it through a single year of high school. Students who are more concerned about gangs, drugs, and violence than studying for tests, worrying about homework, or even attending class. The entire school itself was a very diverse community with high racial tension, where whites were actually the minority. When the students of the infamous room 203 first saw Miss G, they thought she was a joke. When she found a note with racism being the butt of the joke, she knew she had to take a stand and fight for these young adults. None of the students ever imagined that she, along with all of their other classmates, would make such an impact on each of their lives. Along with reading the diaries of Anne Frank and Zlata, Miss G had each student start a diary themselves. In their diary, they would write daily entries about anything they wanted, about school, about their home life, friends, enemies, anything. These entries later led to the creation of this book. The purpose of this book was originally to show the U.S. Secretary of Education, Richard Riley, what each student went through each day of their lives, the amount of discrimination and racism each fell victim to what they considered an undeclared war. The book then turned into something bigger than just showing a single secretary what they were going through. They wanted to show everyone. The class wanted to be like Anne Frank and Zlata and spread their story all over the world and hopefully change lives. I feel the main teaching concept in this book is to believe in and never give up on your students. Miss Grewell demonstrated this concept picture perfectly. She doubted not only herself but the students in the beginning. Once she realized that each person was an amazing individual with incredible strength and passion, just being used in the wrong way, she was determined to prove to each of them that they too have what it takes to succeed and make a difference in not only their life, but other lives too. She always pushed her students to work hard and never give up. When they did give up, she had their back and believed in them. She gave the students opportunities to go on field trips and expand their knowledge about race and taught them to look past the outer shell. Miss G wasn't always a softie either. She had to be tough as a hammer in order to straighten out 150 bent nails. When students tested their limits, she put them in their place. She reminded them that she believed in them, but that she would not tolerate their behavior. They had to put forth the effort to pass, and by doing so, they each grew stronger and closer together. Each student had lost the person they cared about because of the way that person looked. Miss G taught the Freedom Writers to take on a blind eye about skin color, religion, or social status and accept individuals for who they are. When a teacher is successful, he or she finds multiple ways to help students learn and remember not just book text, but the foundation for the rest of their life. A successful teacher pressures students and reminds them that yes, they can do it. A successful teacher continuously believes in their students and never ever gives up hope. I believe that if everyone can learn to be self-reliant and look deep inside for what a person is made of, not just their looks, the entire world can be changed for the good. Thank you.